Oh. Leo. So, anyways.
Hi, Storytime family.
Welcome back to this channel.
If you guys haven't yet, smash that subscribe button down below.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell because we post 3 videos every single week.
Today we're talking about how we met.
My name is Rachel and I am 27 years old.
My name is Lucas. I'm 29 years old.
So Lucas and I actually been together for almost 10 years now. Yay! We started talking in 2009 when I was 18 years old.
I was 20? 19
years old. 19 years old. Long time ago in high school, we both actually ran track. I was really fast. So me and my twin sister, we both were on a lot of recruiting visits for...
By the way, I have a twin.
Oh, by the way, I have a twin sister. So we'll go to different universities on recruiting visits. And one of the universities that we visited was the University of South Florida. I actually got super sick and I ended up getting food poisoning. My sister and my mom were like, okay, we're gonna go visit the track. And I was like, no, I want to go with you guys. I don't want to stay home or in a hotel.
Right.
And so I decided to just go. But this is actually where Lucas met me. I didn't meet him technically, but he's gonna tell you guys what happened.
Right. And so when they were on their recruiting visit, I remember seeing them because they're very distinct. They're twins. They're fast.
We're hot.
True. And so and so I remember very distinctly. They were like, oh, these are the twins. They're from Boyd Anderson High School. They're super fast. Like they're thinking about coming here, having practice, and they came in to see us. So I look over and I see one of the twins, and I'm like, where's the other one? I look around, and then I didn't know this was Rachel at the time, but it was her. She was on the bench, laid out, sprawled out, like, tongue hanging out, vomiting, like. For like one of you guys was throwing up on the bench and Rachel ended up being like, oh my god, that was me. So that was the very first impression I ever had of my lovely wife. It was her food poisoning, laying on the bench, sick as a dog. It was love at first sight.
It was, I mean, essentially, you just instantly loved me in that moment. Okay, so fast forward, and when I actually started attending University of South Florida, I remember I used to run cross country. One day, like after a cross country race, some of the girls were like, hey, you know, you never hang out with us. Do you want to hang out? And I was like, sure. So like we all went to like this party. That's when I actually technically met Lucas. I remember when we got there and we were all having fun because I'm like such an introvert, so I didn't really pay attention to like anyone on the team. And so I was looking around, I was like, okay, everyone look good. And then literally, I'm not kidding guys, I'm not saying this for YouTube, but literally when I looked up, I was like, oh, he's actually really cute. I just recently broke up with my boyfriend, so like I wasn't really trying to look for anyone in the moment, so I just left it alone. And then Lucas ended up having a birthday party.
I remember Rachel was super cool, and like, so I kind of had interest in her, low-key, high-key. My friend was cool with her. I was like, hey, text Rachel, like tell her like come over before the party and like teach us how to do like some dance. Like it was called the jerk, or the not the Dougie, it was the
reject,
jerk or the reject, yeah. And so I was like, tell her to come over and like teach us how to do it, just because I wanted to hang out with her, so I thought of some lame excuse like, you're cool, you can dance, right?
So he did that. Our friend texted me, he's like, hey, before Lucas's birthday party, can you teach us how to do the jerk?
The jerk?
And I'm like, what? Right. I'm like, okay, I guess. Right. Like, and so literally I came over the house and they were like, we're literally like, do the jerk, jerk, I know, you're a jerk, I know, you're a jerk.
Oh Lord.
But anyways, fast forward. After this party, like we were hanging out talking. Well, I was hanging out with other friends, so I didn't really realize that he was interested in me. I just thought he thought I was cool and wanted to hang out as friends.
A couple days later, my grandma ended up passing away. After that had happened, we were upstairs at the athletic center one day, and it was like the day after, maybe the day of even, that it had happened. And I remember I told Rachel, and she was like, oh, you know, like she was super genuine. Like if you ever need anybody to talk to, like I'm here for you. You know, like everybody says that.
But I was like so serious. I was like, you know, hey, I know you're hurting, because my spiritual gift is discernment, and I just felt he was like extremely broken. And so it's like, hey, if you need anyone to hang out with you or talk to, know that I'm here for you. Like I don't care when you want me to hang out or when, I'm here. And he was like, okay, what about now?
Yeah, are you free right now?
I was like,
well, I wasn't expecting that. Before that conversation, I was interested in her, like physically, she was fun, she was beautiful, she's good at sports, like everything you want, like total package, right? And then so
just kidding.
Yeah. So there was that, and then this part, it just brought it to such a deeper level of just like love and attraction and just like, I don't know, you're just
like genuine.
Right, like we sat there for what, 3-4 hours, like
yeah,
until it was dark, like late at night. We were just hanging out, just talking, like stories about my grandma, just random stuff. Like we ended up laughing, you know, because you're just such a fun person.
Oh, thank you. And I'm so weird, guys. Listen, like when Lucas met me, like this is the kind of things that I did.
Oh Lord.
So like when we went upstairs, I was like, let me show him everything that I think is funny.
Right.
And so there was a lot of like Trinidadian songs back then that was hilarious. So this one song is "Butter in your face," just when I jump in the maxi, butter in your face.
Coming home from work, one thing that's annoy me, butter in your face. Every time I jump in a maxi, butter in your face.
Alright, so that song is so funny to me, and like other songs like Socks and Drops and things like that.
Yeah, there's
and
a lot
Lucas,
of them.
you were like cracking
It was
up.
funny. I really enjoyed it.
And then Lucas was super blunt. He was like, okay, so I like you.
Different night? Same night?
No, same night.
Oh, really?
You don't remember? He was not, Lucas did not beat around the bush. Like at the end of the night, he's like, all right, so
that just solidified it for me though. Like I guess it was just like, I gotta tell her, like it was just too strong of like I don't know.
So Lucas was like,
okay, so I just want to tell you that I like you, and I was just wondering, do you like me?
I'm like,
She's like, I don't even think did you say anything?
I was like, I can't really tell you that.
Right, you're just like you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I was like so taken aback. That was really blunt, but I wasn't trying to date anyone, but like I liked him a lot, but
I could tell she liked me.
I did. But I told him I don't know, I'll talk to him later about it.
And so after that day, we hung out a lot. Like, we were always together after that. Like we would always be studying together. Like, what are you doing after that? You want to go to the dining hall? I'll swipe you in.
What is he doing?
He's just going crazy.
I had a full athletic scholarship, so my meal plans were free. So I was like,
so she would swipe me in. I get access to the entire buffet. I'm like, oh, I'm hanging out with you every day. Let's go.
Is that why you started hanging out with me? Anyhow.
You know the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right?
Seriously.
I remember sometimes we go on runs together. We do workouts at the track like late at night because we're lame like that, and we run like after practice. Like, who does that? After practice we would have workouts, and I remember going in there and then she'd be benching weights, she'd be squatting, and I'm like, man, like she's lifting like almost as much as I'm lifting. I need to step it up. Strong behind.
So I remember remember how we used to always kiss each other?
Yes, okay.
I used to always, like, I don't know why. You would think I would just be like, yeah, let's date. Right. But I was like, no. So I always used to like kiss him on the cheek.
So she really didn't want to start a relationship so soon after her previous relationship and have it be like I was a rebound.
Yeah.
So she like was trying to like kept pushing me off for a couple months.
It was like, a long time. Right. Well, 3 months.
So there was like, we were always hanging out, so like, when we say goodbye, we'd like hug and then like a kiss her on the cheek.
I used to do this.
She's the kid.
Actually,
the sexiest dang cheek kisses. Like, are you kidding me? Like the sexiest cheek kiss ever. So we were just like cheek kissing for like 2 months.
Like seriously, like on his cheek, like for 2 months. I was kissing this boy on his cheek for 2 months. Sorry, real quick. So comment down below if you are the kind of person who like will take things painfully slow and like do some stupidness, like kiss somebody on the cheek for 2 months, like, and they stayed.
Maybe that's why I'm slow with everything I do. I'm just like paying you back for all them.
Probably. Oh.
Leo.
So anyways, so around December time, I told Lucas, hey, if you want to have a relationship with me, then I hope you know that we're gonna have to not have sex. Like, I'm not the kind of girl that would have sex with people, and so like I personally want to wait till marriage.
Yeah. And
I was like, hey, if you want to take a few days to think about it, you know, because that's a big thing to like ask someone. So
yeah, so I remember that because I remember my thought process, right? So going into the relationship thinking like, wow, like she's gonna wait until marriage, like that's like very rare nowadays.
Right.
It's very rare. And so I remember thinking like, wow, she's the real deal. I was like, if I go into this relationship like I need to like go into it thinking like I'm possibly gonna be married to this person.
And he was like 19 years old, and so it's like really crazy to expect like a 19-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's not a common thing nowadays. And so, you know, she told me that, and then I thought about it, and I was like, wow, like this is like, could be like a real relationship. So you never thought about it that way before with relationships? Because I'm 19, I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get married to this person.
It's more like, I'm just gonna have sex with every single person on the planet.
Not that
kidding,
either.
I'm kidding.
But anyway, that's where my mindset went. Like before I even asked her out. I don't know.
For me personally, and this is the reason why like I was taking my time, because I didn't want to date anyone unless I saw myself
wanting to marry them. Right.
Which is weird, but that was me. And so I remember in December, it was New Year's Eve, I was actually praise dancing.
Comment down below if you guys know what praise dancing is.
Yeah, comment down below if you know what praise dancing is. A lot of people don't. Like in Tampa, like our churches, they're like, what is praise dancing? So comment down below if you know what praise dancing is or if you're a praise dancer. Lucas, his mom and his dad all came down to Fort Lauderdale where my parents live, and I was praise dancing at a church there, and they loved it, and they just came down to Fort Lauderdale to see me praise dance, and then they went back.
Right. Isn't that kind of crazy?
That's
though?
crazy.
Like, that was before we even dated.
Yeah.
I think everybody knew that it was like a serious friendship to where like they're gonna date. Like my parents are meeting her parents before we even dated. That's kind of crazy.
It was crazy. So I remember New Year's Eve, Lucas asked me if he wanted to date again. Like, you know, every month he would ask me, and I was like, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready yet. Alright, so when the clock hit 12 and everyone's like, Happy New Year's, I texted Lucas, hey, ask me that question again. And Lucas texted back, would you like to go out with me? I said, yes. So we were actually not together in that moment. We first saw each other again, it was in the athletic building.
Oh yeah.
We were afterwards, we were like, he was going up the stairs.
Yeah.
And no, I was going up the stairs. And then I turned around. So because like, you know I'm short.
The staircase was like, it go up like this, and then it goes up this way. So there's like a level that's low here and a level that's like high here. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. And like, you know I'm short, so and he's like tall. High level. And so like I turned around and I went, I would kiss you. Do you remember that?
That was of course, I don't know, forget that. That was our first kiss.
Thank you, USF.
Right.
Put us together.
Right. That was the whole reason.
So that is how we met and started dating. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye.
Bye guys.